Let's talk about why the mainstream major critics are both right and wrong about Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. They're right because ultimately this is a bad movie. They're wrong because it's nowhere near the worst of Marvel. I've seen this thing slammed as being the worst that Marvel has done. This movie just simply goes right along with everything else that's been part of the previous phase of films. This is right there with Shang-Chi, it's right there with Black Panther 2. It's a middling movie. So Jonathan Majors and Michelle Pfeiffer are not the characters you're really supposed to care about in this film, but their characters do the most with what they're given. They are the most entertaining to watch, they're most charismatic, and they seem to be having the most fun. Jonathan Majors, of course, is playing Kang the Conqueror, who is a villain you're supposed to care about moving forward. But what they want you to focus on here, I feel like, is the Ant-Man Cassie relationship, his relationship with his daughter. A social commentary is established at the beginning of the film that's used as a plot development tool to push their relationship along, and it's done so ham-fistedly. I thought I was watching a college film festival film, because it's really pounded into your brain and then twisted around with characters that we don't know and haven't been able to develop a relationship with, so we don't care. It just feels like a plot device. The whole thing just comes off disingenuous because of its implementation. It doesn't work. No one cares. No one cares. On top of that, this is a comedy, or it's supposed to be a comedy, but in my screening, no one was laughing. The only time people laughed when there's one character that makes its appearance on screen that is proof that sometimes things that are designed, developed, and drawn on the comic book page shouldn't make it to the cinematic screen in the same way, because people were not laughing with this character's appearance. They were laughing at how stupid he looked on screen. It's a different kind of laughter. You can feel it. It's not good. So Michael Douglas is given jokes. He's not a comedian. He's not funny. They don't work. As I said, the plot is very, very flat, utterly predictable, and the characters are not developed enough for us to care. All it does is say, wink, wink, there's more to come. This is a setup for the future. Now, this movie is not as bad about that as I was led to believe that it would be. Obviously, all of that is there. There's another character in here played by a very popular actor who just feels like he's only there to show his face for future appearances, and that's annoying. But this movie does try to somewhat be its own thing. It's just unfortunate that the plot doesn't work because the script feels rushed. The entire movie honestly feels rushed. There's a few fun moments. There's some good visuals and a lot of really bad, bloomy CGI that Marvel has been known for. And this is called Ant-Man and the Wasp. Where the hell is the Wasp? She's barely in this film. I actually really like Evangeline Lilly. Not seeing her was big time disappointing. It's a middling movie. It's a one and done and utterly